Have you ever found yourself gazing up at the stars, wondering if you're on the right path? In the quiet moments of life, do you feel a gentle tug at your heart, guiding you forward, yet you're unsure if it's God's hand leading you? You're not alone. In this journey we call life, each step we take is part of a divine blueprint, intricately designed by God. But how can you be sure you're walking according to His grand plan? Today, we're unveiling 7 unmistakable signs that you're not just meandering on your path, but are being lovingly guided by God's hand, moving in harmony with His will for your life. Whether you're at a crossroads, seeking confirmation, or simply curious, these signs are beacons of light, illuminating your journey towards spiritual fulfillment and purpose. So, take a moment, let your heart be open, and join us as we explore the markers of a journey not just walked, but divinely directed. This isn't just about finding your way. It's about recognizing you're already on it, embraced by a love so vast, it charts the course of stars. Stay with us as we journey together, uncovering the signs that you are, indeed, navigating your life's journey according to God's extraordinary plan. Our journey begins with a profound peace that surpasses understanding. Imagine this. You're surrounded by storms of life, challenges swirling like a tempest around you. Yet, in your heart, there's an inexplicable calm. This isn't just any calm. It's a deep, soulful peace that doesn't make sense in the natural realm. It's the peace Paul talks about in Philippians 4:7, which guards our hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. This peace is a telltale sign you're walking in God's plan. Why? Because it's a divine assurance, a quiet whisper to your spirit that says, you are where you need to be. Trust me, it's God's way of letting you know He's in control, even when your situation suggests otherwise. This peace is a gift, offered not just for our comfort, but as guidance. It steers us through life's uncertainties, not by removing obstacles from our path, but by enabling us to face them with a serenity that comes from knowing we're aligned with God's will. So when you feel this peace amidst turmoil, embrace it. It's a clear signal from above that you're on the right track, moving forward in the journey God has uniquely designed for you. Let it be your strength and your guide, reminding you that no matter what, you're under the watchful eye and loving care of the Almighty. Next, we discover the marvel of doors open in unexpected ways. It's about those moments when, seemingly out of nowhere, opportunities arise, problems find solutions, and paths clear all without our intervention. These aren't mere coincidences, but divine orchestrations, signaling God's active presence in our journey. Picture this scenario. You've been facing a mountain, an obstacle in your life that seemed insurmountable. You've prayed, hoped, and waited for a breakthrough, but nothing seemed to change. Then, unexpectedly, a door swings open, presenting a solution or opportunity that you hadn't even imagined. This is God at work, making a way where there seemed to be none. These moments are profound reminders that when we align our lives with God's plan, He takes over our battles, our struggles, and our dreams, turning them into His victories. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." This is God's promise to us. He is constantly working in our favor, often in ways we least expect. The opening of these unexpected doors is a sign to trust in God's timing. It teaches us patience, faith, and the understanding that our plans are not always His plans, but His plans are always better. When you witness these doors opening, take a moment to acknowledge God's hand at work. It's His invitation to step forward in faith, embracing the new path He has set before you, a path that leads to fulfillment and purpose according to His divine plan. As we journey further, we encounter the third sign, synchronicities that guide you. These are the moments of divine alignment when seemingly unrelated events converge to guide us, answer prayers, or offer direction. It's when the right person, the exact resource, or the perfect opportunity comes into our lives just when we need them most. These aren't accidents. They're orchestrated by God, a testament to His involvement in the minutiae of our lives. Think about a time when you received a message, stumbled upon a verse, or met someone who provided the exact wisdom, comfort, or help you needed right then. This is God speaking to us, using the tapestry of life to show us He's with us, guiding our steps. These synchronicities are reminders to keep faith, to listen, and to be open to the directions God is pointing us in. Jeremiah 29:11 assures us that God has plans for us, plans to prosper us and not to harm us, plans to give us hope and a future. The synchronicities we experience are proof of this promise. They remind us that God is ever present, weaving our story together with threads of His grace, leading us towards our destiny. So, when you encounter these divine coincidences, take heart. They are signs you are exactly where you need to be, moving in rhythm with God's plan. Recognizing and appreciating these moments strengthens our faith, encouraging us to trust in the journey, even when the destination is yet unseen. The fourth sign on our journey reveals itself as an unshakable desire to serve others. This isn't about occasional acts of kindness, but a deep, persistent yearning to put others before ourselves, rooted in love and compassion. This desire is God's love manifesting through us, a clear indication that our hearts are aligning with His will, for we are called to serve one another in love, as Galatians 5:13 instructs. Imagine waking up each day with your heart overflowing with the urge to help, to uplift, and to make a difference in the lives of those around you. It's not driven by a need for recognition or reward, but by an understanding that we are the hands and feet of Jesus on this earth. This profound calling to serve is a powerful sign you are walking in God's plan, embodying the love He wishes to spread in this world. This unshakable desire transforms not only the lives of those we help, but our own lives as well. It deepens our connection with God, enriches our spiritual journey, and brings us closer to fulfilling our divine purpose. Through service, we experience the joy and peace that come from living in accordance with God's plan, a state of being that surpasses all understanding. When you feel this compelling drive to serve, embrace it. It's more than just a good intention. It's a mission, a divine assignment from God. It signifies that you are not just on the path God has laid out for you, but actively walking it, making a tangible difference in the world through His love and grace. This is not only a sign of alignment with God's will, but a call to action, an invitation to live out your faith in the most profound way possible. Navigating through our journey, the fifth sign emerges as growth through challenges. This sign is about recognizing that the trials and tribulations we face are not mere obstacles, but opportunities for growth, handpicked by God. It's understanding that every hardship is a chance to strengthen our faith, character, and dependence on God. James 1:2-4 encourages us to consider it pure joy when we face trials of many kinds, because the testing of our faith produces perseverance, leading to spiritual maturity and completeness. Reflect on the moments of your life when you faced significant challenges. It felt daunting, perhaps even impossible at the time. Yet, in retrospect, those were the periods of most profound growth, weren't they? Through each trial, you learned, you adapted, and most importantly, you grew closer to God. You began to see challenges not as punishments, but as divine interventions designed to mold you into the person God intends you to be. This growth is a clear indication you're aligned with God's plan. He is the potter, we are the clay. He shapes us through our experiences, using each challenge as a tool to refine us. This process isn't easy. It requires faith, trust, and surrender to God's will. But the outcome is always worth it. A stronger, more faithful, and more resilient you. So, when you find yourself in the midst of adversity, embrace it as a sign of God's presence in your life. Recognize that He is using this challenge to grow you, to prepare you for what's ahead, and to bring you closer to His divine purpose. Growth through challenges is not just a sign of walking in God's plan. It's a testament to His faithfulness, promising that He will never leave us nor forsake us, even in our toughest moments. The sixth marker on our spiritual journey is a strong sense of calling. This isn't about fleeting interests or temporary passions. It's a deep, persistent pull towards a purpose that feels larger than life, something that resonates with your very soul. This calling is God whispering to your heart, revealing the path He has chosen for you, a path that often aligns with your God-given talents and passions, yet challenges you to step beyond your comfort zone. This sense of calling is unmistakable. It's like a compass within, guiding you through life's decisions, big and small. Whether it's a career path, a ministry, or a unique way of serving others, this calling fills you with determination, energy, and a focus that surpasses personal ambition. It's a mission that aligns with God's overarching plan, designed to bring light into the world through the unique gifts He has entrusted to you. Consider Moses, Esther, or Paul, ordinary individuals called by God for extraordinary missions. Their lives remind us that a divine calling doesn't mean an easy journey, but it promises God's presence, guidance, and the fulfillment that comes from living out one's purpose under His will. Embracing this calling may require faith leaps into the unknown, but the peace and fulfillment that come from being in God's will are unparalleled. It's a sign that you're not just wandering aimlessly through life, but are on a mission handpicked by God to make a difference in the world. When you feel this strong sense of calling, take it seriously. It's more than an inclination. It's a divine invitation to join God in His work, an assurance that you are exactly where you're meant to be, doing exactly what you were created to do. Trust in this calling, for it is God's promise to you, a promise of a life filled with purpose, passion, and His perpetual presence. As we reach the final sign on our divine journey, continuous prayers and confirmations stand out as a beacon of guidance. This sign is about the dialogues we engage in with God through prayer and the affirmations we receive in return, often in the most unexpected ways. It's a cycle of communication that deepens our relationship with God, grounding us in His will and reassuring us of our path. Think of prayer as the lifeline that connects us to God, a way to express our deepest fears, hopes, and dreams. When we open our hearts to God, we invite His presence into our lives, seeking His guidance and wisdom. And God responds through scriptures that speak to our situation, through people who bring words of encouragement, or through circumstances that align just so, echoing the prayers we've whispered in the quiet of our hearts. These confirmations are God's way of saying, "I am with you." They are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they're subtle, a gentle nudge rather than a booming voice from the heavens. But they are real, and they are powerful. They are reminders that God is actively involved in our lives, guiding us step by step. Continuous prayers and confirmations teach us to trust in God's timing and His plan. They remind us that we are not alone in our journey, that the Creator of the universe is personally invested in the story of our lives. This ongoing conversation with God builds faith, nurtures our spiritual growth, and keeps us aligned with His divine purpose. As you experience these prayers and confirmations, cherish them. They are signs of a living, breathing relationship with God, proof that you are walking in accordance with His plan. Let them be the compass that guides you, the assurance that your life's journey is, indeed, divinely orchestrated. And there we have it, dear friends. The 7 key signs you're navigating your life's journey according to God's plan. Here at Heavenly Helps, we're committed to walking with you on this path of discovery, faith, and fulfillment. If today's message resonated with you, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't walk this journey alone. Let's support and uplift each other. Share your experiences and the signs you've encountered in the comments below. Remember, God's plan for you is filled with hope, love, and purpose. Until next time, keep seeking, praying, and walking in faith. God bless you all.